Excuse me, did you just say let's talk about the husband?
Let's not talk about what you don't want out. I'm concerned about you at your situation at home.
Let me tell you something. Don't you ever don't touch my husband, ever.
Just saying.
Don't you?
After 8 seasons, Lisa Rinna confirmed her departure from Bravo's The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. In response to Lisa Rinna leaving after a protracted fight, Lisa Vanderpump seems to react.
We were at my birthday, and you came, which was fantastic. I was thrilled to see you. You came with no makeup. You left. Ken had said you looked terrible.
Ken didn't say you looked terrible to her face. He was observing that you didn't look good.
Can I finish, please?
What is Lisa Vanderpump's reaction to Lisa Rinna's retirement? Why did Lisa Rinna decide to leave The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Want more of the juiciest rumors about your favorite stars? For all types of celebrity news and pop culture, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications for Celebrity Pop. Lisa Rinna will no longer appear on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after this season. After 8 seasons of providing snappy one-liners, dramatic situations, social media messes, and self-deprecating lip comedy, Rinna is leaving the iconic show people can exclusively disclose.
But if I didn't do it and somebody says I did it, ooh, that is like major injustice to me.
This is the longest job I've had in my 35-year career, and I'm thankful to everyone at Bravo and all those associated with the series, Rinna writes in a statement. It's been an enjoyable run for the last 8 years, and I look forward to what lies ahead. Rinna's contract had ended after the previous season, which had a role in the decision-making process. Both she and Bravo concluded that she wouldn't come back for another season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after considering her many alternatives and the constraints imposed by her company. In particular, Rinna, who debuted on the program in Season 5 of 2014, said that Hilton had a psychotic break in Aspen, Colorado, when the socialite reportedly made derogatory comments about her younger half-sister Kyle Richards and other cast members.
Do you know why I locked myself in the bedroom? Why? Because you were having a psychotic break.
During the reunion episode of The Hills from the previous year, Paris Hilton refuted Lisa Rinna's allegations and blasted her, saying, "You're the worst bully in Hollywood, and everyone knows it." Rinna accepted the title at the time and even seemed pleased to be booed by fans at BravoCon 2022 in October. The fans were taken aback when the former soap actress made her way onto the platform during the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills panel. She hadn't been scheduled to attend the 3-day event that was being held at the Javits Center in New York City. She gave the audience the middle finger while grinning widely and flipping them off in reaction to the loud boos they were shouting at her. When questioned about the booing after the panel, Rinna responded by saying, "I'm an effing rock star," to Page 6 and other sources. The actress was engaged in one of the program's most notable confrontations during her first season on the show when she threw a wine glass at her then co-star Kim Richards. Richards implied that Rinna didn't want anything to come out about her husband, Harry Hamlin. The former cast member of Days of Our Lives is also well known for her slogan, "Own it, baby," which she embraced as a way of thinking throughout her stint on the show. In November, Rinna's now former co-star and infamous foe, Sutton Strack, expressed her belief to Page 6 that her rival's actions made the whole cast of Beverly Hills 90210 seem unfavorable. "I hope that will end soon. I don't believe it's doing anyone any justice," remarked Strack about Rinna's controversial behavior. She continued to implore her to just make it stop by saying, "I believe it's just harming everyone, and I think it makes us all seem awful." The proprietor of the Sutton shop said that she was especially irritated by Rinna's choice to repost an insulting meme about Paris Hilton's experience at the Provo Canyon School, which seemed to cast responsibility on Paris's mother, Kathy. The 41-year-old singer of Stars Are Blind, who attended the Utah boarding school for troubled teenagers in the 1990s, has stated that she was subjected to verbal, mental, and physical abuse daily. She also claims she was given cervical exams in the middle of the night. The image that Rinna posted made it seem as if Kathy was to blame for what happened to Paris. Strack said that what happened to Paris was a revolting occurrence, and there's no justification for reposting it. During the previous season, most fans favored Hilton's side as opposed to Rinna's. Hilton told an insider back in October that it's great to have the majority of the Bravo audience on her side and that she appreciates the support. Nevertheless, she confesses that she was never sure how she'd be treated on the program. She made the observation before laughing, "They knew when I wore something 3 times. I have to admit that these people are incredibly devoted and they notice every little thing," she said. When asked whether she could heal relations with Rinna, Hilton's response at the time was, "I don't know. I don't enjoy being around folks whose vibe is negative." A few days later, however, Hilton, who first appeared on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in 2021's Season 11, said she would not return to the program if Rinna or her other on-screen adversary, Erica Jane, kept their diamonds. According to statements made by Hilton to TMZ, I'd indicated that I would only be prepared to come back if the cast changed.
That I would only be willing to come back if the cast, if it was completely the same, absolutely not.
If it was entirely the same, certainly not, she added. If it was the same, yes, since I get the impression that there are two cruel females who make a lot of other girls feel afraid. Hilton said that a few of the ladies on the program speak out against Rinna and Jane, and she most likely meant to allude to fan favorites Garcelle Beauvais and Strack. However, Hilton noted that most of them hide their true selves when pressed against a wall and fear what the two bullies would do. They're capable of anything, therefore. But Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans are not likely to be shocked by Rinna's departure. Even though she has likened herself to a cockroach that is impossible to get rid of, Season 8 was full of huge signals regarding the possibilities. Rinna commented, "I was Lisa effing Rinna before HW, and I'll be Lisa effing Rinna after," beside a throwback picture from the Housewives. After that, she displayed Roxy lyrics next to an image of Renee Zellweger from the 2002 film Chicago, who played the same part as Rinna on Broadway in 2007. "I'm a star, and the public adores me. Furthermore, I adore them. They love me for loving them, and they love me back. And I adore them for their affection for me. And we love each other very much. And this is because none of us received an adequate amount of affection when we were kids. And that, youngster, is how show business works," the graphic said. After her mother, Lois's passing in November 2021, Rinna said that her grief was the motivation for her many online outbursts, some of which were directed at cast members of The Real Housewives of Dubai. In July, she said in an Instagram post that has since been removed, "I've had a terrible time of it. I believe you've seen how hard this has affected me. I apologize if I've been angry with or about any of you. Please understand that this situation is not related to any of you." She continued by criticizing Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for failing to appropriately remember Lois and concentrating instead on resurrected, unimportant drama from the prior season. "Grace only appeared once for me. That's it," Rinna wrote. "Lois deserved much more and still does. Shame on all of you." The founder of Rinna Beauty repeatedly raised her voice at her co-star Sutton Strack during the most recent season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This occurred after Strack claimed she had never received a thank you for purchasing tickets for Rinna and her husband, Harry Hamlin, to attend Elton John's annual charity benefit. Later on, viewers and current cast members of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills voiced their disagreement with how Rinna proceeded to capitalize on Kathy Hilton's apparent breakdown during the group's vacation to Aspen. On the other hand, Rinna gave the impression that she was unfazed by the adverse reaction from the fans, even when she was bullied loudly by the audience at BravoCon 2022. "I was booed. It was unbelievable." People was given an exclusive interview with Rinna. "I'm like a wrestler. The wrestlers get boos from the crowd. The loudest applause is reserved for the most renowned wrestlers in the world. The Rock, also known as Dwayne Johnson, received boos, for God's sake. It appealed to me. I have 32 years of experience working in this industry."
Oh, was it anything exciting?
I got booed.
Stop it.
I did.
What'd you do?
I just walked out and I got booed.
And then
Rinna also said that at the time she was thrilled to have the #1 program on cable on Bravo of the Housewives, and she was not taken aback by the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans who labeled her a hypocrite for the conduct that she portrayed on the show. She said, "It's a TV program, for God's sake," while laughing. "Call me what you want, believe what you will, and I will always tell you the truth. I always have been. Come back to that point." By tweeting "Ding Dong," Lisa Vanderpump seemed to respond to Lisa Rinna departing the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on Thursday. As soon as they realized Vanderpump was being sarcastic, fans of the popular Bravo series begged her to return to the program now that Rinna was gone. "I know this about Rinna. LOL, girl. LMAO, I adore how pretty you are," one person said. Another individual posted a gif of Vanderpump stating, "It's all going according to plan," with the message, "Mother, you know what you need to do." A fourth person responded, "No shade, but LVP opted to leave," to the third's comment, "No shade, but she didn't run you off the program. LR was let go or wasn't renewed." The two, now ex-Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars, have been feuding for years when Rinna questioned Vanderpump's grief over her brother's death, then accused the 62-year-old of arranging Puppygate. Rinna recently said that the truth always comes out when one of the show's former producers revealed that Vanderpump did, in fact, phone Radar online during Season 9 to uncover the Puppygate issue. To recap, Puppygate began when Dort Kemsley acquired a puppy from Vanderpump Dogs but gave it away to another family who put the dog in a kill shelter. Although Vanderpump has fiercely denied leaking the information to the press, her co-stars persisted, and she was forced to leave the show halfway through Season 9. What do you think? Will Lisa Vanderpump make a comeback after Lisa is gone? Tell us in the comments. And for all types of celebrity news and pop culture, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications for Celebrity Pop.